Yesterday, that is Thursday, June 24th, we did a YouTube live video where we discussed the beautiful squeeze setup that we saw in Wish. And we did that around noon yesterday, and you can see that I'm going to highlight that area in the stock, which was around 13 bucks when we went live and we talked about the squeeze setup. And what we saw was huge positions in July options at the 15 strike, specifically in calls. And what that meant was that there was this beautiful call setup because as Gamma squeezed, if the stock could trade higher, there was this big open interest at 15 that could sort of pull the stock higher. That was like a magnet. Well, what happened after that video is rather surprising, that humongous amounts of calls have come in today. That is Friday the 25th. And a bunch of trading, obviously bullish trading, has come in. And now Wish has already moved substantially higher. And with that, yesterday we highlighted that the 13 strike was the biggest strike for today's expiration. Again, this is Friday's expiration. But so much trading took place after our YouTube video yesterday that the 15 strike is now the largest gamma strike on the board. That means that the center of hedging activity already shifted in the last 24 hours from 13 to 15. Just to give you an example, the kind of volume that has taken place into today, 50,000 calls have traded at the 15 strike that expired today at 4 p.m. So those calls expire in about 4 hours. So we've had 50,000 of those trade, 32,000 at the 14 half strike, and 27,000 at the 14 strike. So there's massive, massive call volume today, and that's squeezing things higher. I don't want to say this is the unfortunate thing, but we had talked about the fact that the stock was primed to kind of get this squeeze going higher into July due to those 15 strike calls that rest in July. And now what we really need to see to keep the squeeze going is calls fill in at higher strike prices. So what we mean by that is yesterday we highlighted, okay, with the stock at 13, there was a ton of options volume and open interest at 15. Well, now we're at 15, and in order to keep the squeeze going, in order to keep the momentum going, we really need to see calls fill in at higher strikes. We need to see calls come in at 17, 18, etc., and that can help to draw the stock higher. The other thing to note is humongous volume yesterday came back in. This was Wednesday's volume, 560,000. Now we boosted to 875,000 yesterday, and then already today. And then today, according to Thinkorswim, we have traded 350,000 calls. So today is going to be a little bit lighter on the call volume side, but because of expiration, that's not terribly exciting. Typically, Monday will be the day where we're going to see if the squeeze is going to continue, and that is because oftentimes traders will flood into the market on Monday and Tuesday looking to buy Friday, the next closest expiration, looking to buy those Friday call options and possibly get this squeeze going again. So for Monday, we want to see two things. One, big call volume come in. And two, we want to see the call gamma strike and or the top call open interest strike move to 16, 17, something higher than that 15 level. And that's telling us that calls are going to fill in at strikes overhead. So we hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Send us an email at info@spotgamma.com or at SpotGamma on Twitter. Thanks.